Good morning. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I am an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and author, and the host of this show, To Take Your Life Back Today radio show. You can also see a video version of this by going to YouTube channel, Take Your Life Back Today show. 7 ways to bounce back after a setback. The setback could be the coronavirus, could be a bad relationship, or anything like that. Everyone, even the most successful, famous people in the world, experience obstacles and suffer setbacks. It's part of life. But what sets successful people apart from the ability to overcome rejection and bounce back after failure? That is such a good question. So, how do they do it? And what strategies can you use to become more positive and get back on the road to success? We all have certainly had our own share of disappointments and blows in life. Most recently, and still existing, COVID-19 pandemic. But I've learned to turn those setbacks into wins and to not fear failure so much as to know that if one door closes, another door opens. So I've decided to air this motivating video / podcast, depending on how you're listening or watching, to help you learn how to practice patience and to shift your mindset. Here are the 7 ways to bounce back after a setback or many setbacks. Number 1 is to accept that it happened. As it's been said, the only way out is through, and to get through anything, you must first accept the truth. Don't ignore it or pretend it didn't happen. Just know that failure is a natural part of life, and it's okay to fail. Accepting it will help you overcome it and get you back on the right path. No one gets anywhere by neglecting that they've experienced hardship, because we all have, and we all still will. Number 2 is to take responsibility. Even if there were others involved, take responsibility for your actions. Own your part in it. Don't blame anyone else. Be accountable for your actions and what led to this failure or setback. We are all responsible for our choices, whether they're good or bad. No matter what anyone else does or what their part in it may have been, you own your part. Stop the blame game. Number 3 is to learn from your mistakes. As Henry Ford so wisely said one time, the only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. There is an upside to making mistakes. You probably won't do the same thing twice, and if you do, well, then you have to learn with a 3rd time. This doesn't mean you won't make another misstep or fall down again, but hopefully you won't make the same mistake twice. Number 4 is to don't dwell. I'm not saying don't feel anything about it. Of course, failure is disappointing. It can even be devastating at times, but don't dwell on it. Take the appropriate amount of time to grieve, be mad, feel bad, and then let go. Move on and make way for something better to come along. Number 5 is to forgive yourself. This certainly isn't easy if you're not used to self-forgiveness, but it is a necessity if you're going to pick yourself up and move on. Beating oneself up is not productive and can be very damaging. If it doesn't come naturally to forgive yourself, then practice and remember that everything takes time. Number 6 is to find gratitude, and we should find that in anything that we do or approach a day. As you probably know, one of the fastest ways in healing is to look at what you have and not what you don't have. This goes with failures and setbacks as well. Find a way to be grateful for what happened and what you've learned from it, and believe it or not, the most satisfying victory is usually the one that was the most difficult to overcome. So be grateful for the journey, no matter how treacherous. If you stick with it, hang on, there's beauty to be had. And, of course, our last one is number 7. I want you to all to start dreaming again. Don't be afraid to dream big. There are so many success stories out there of people who fell, failed, and faltered, and then got right back up and did it all over again. I always say, fall 7 times, get up 8 times. Taking risks and dreaming big is the only way to have success. So get to it. Everyone has their own way of dealing with setbacks. So I'd love to hear some of your thoughts. And please share them. Email me at takeyourlifebacktodayshow at gmail.com. That's all one word, Take Your Life Back Today Show at gmail.com. And before you go, if you feel like something is standing in the way of your success but not sure what it is, there could be a reason why. If you want to find out what it could be, I recommend you reach out to God with prayers often, daily, and never forget to communicate with God, and you shall find your answers. Call me at 844-405-HELP. Together we can help each other take our lives back. Be good to yourselves. Always be good to other people. Remember, a simple smile to anyone in life can change their day, can change their life, and believe me, it could change your life as well. May God bless each and every one watching me this morning. If you have any questions, call me at 844-405-HELP or email me at takeyourlifebacktodayshow@gmail.com. And we'll see you on the other side tomorrow. May you have a great Saturday, and God bless each and every one of you.